Alrighty, fellers. I am back on Final Fantasy. Unfortunately, I don't have the greatest of time available to me. But I wished to play and continue. That was the wrong button. So I'm gonna just try to get to it, get real quick into this. Even though I'm easily distracted. I couldn't remember. What am I doing? Right to the main quest. We are gonna go to Martha's Rest and aid them in whatever problem they are facing. I do not recall what was said previously. But there's some kind of issue here.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened
The
here?
Akashic.
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them, tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're... What do you think, Clive?
That we join them.
I thought you'd know. Now, where I need you is to let the men know you come.
We're on our way.
Alright, so we've got some Akashic to deal with. Simple enough. What kind of Akashic, though? What beings became Akashic?
More.
What are we facing? I wish you could have given us such information. I gotta check something. Okay, so that's how you do it. I randomly looked at the trophies. And there's something about petting Torgal. Wait, that wasn't petting. What? I gave him a treat.
You were right, boy.
I wonder if that counted, though. Super random, I apologize. I'm quite curious. Where was that? I had only done it once. But now it's at 3, so it, even though it says pet, it counted when I just like tossed him a little treat. Well, it's just a bit random, but let's do this 2 more times and just get that trophy. Because why not? Good boy, Torgal. I should have done it, right? I don't have notifications. Yep, there it is. How do you do, fellers?
Clive, wounded.
Oh, it's just the
We deal with the Akashic first.
somewhat regular monsters of this area. Okay, it's been a few days. Trying to remember my little setup here. My equipped abilities. Probably gonna throw at least one like bigger enemy at us. I would have to assume. I feel like it happens most fights. Ah, what the heck? Who did that? Well, it looked like it should have got the, like one of those. Hey! Why are you just flying around like that? It's not very nice, you know. Wow, really? Not a big enemy? Unless there's just, a little space in between. A little surprising.
These men don't have it.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're...
Wait, man. Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find...
Is he? Take your wounded back. Martha will see you're looked up.
Yeah, that's what I thought of when we first approached them. Like, not when we first walked in and saw them wounded, but that at the start of that conversation, as soon as Clive, like, said, you know, if you're here to rob this place. And then there was like the pause. I kind of thought they were from the Guardians.
When did Wade and his men?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that they were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Mater, the scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels, and they got wounded with them. They're not gonna...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
Yeah, sounds like I should be out there. Why am I glowing? What was that? What was that blue light on me? Unsure. I am coming to assist. Wait for me. Help has arrived. Where's all the Akashic snapping at your heels as we were just told?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk.
You just, what'd you just call me? Oh, you're not talking to me?
I didn't ask, Oscar.
I apologize. I didn't realize there was another. I knew we were approaching.
Lord Rossfield, if you aren't as
Master seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
we thought we could sneak by, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Big old turtle. I guess this is where the big ones come in.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try.
I feel we definitely could.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Shall we? Oh, that didn't recharge. That's unfortunate. Well, no, not getting me with that. Gonna shoe off. Okay, I think I might focus the turtle now. Hey. Where are you going? I'm trying to like kill you and stuff. Oh, crap. You're a little close. Hey, I really don't like that move of yours. Whole spinning away in your shell. Should stagger you, and then you're gonna get a whole lot of hurt. Unfortunately, it changed my target for some reason. And I didn't use that big electric move on the turtle like intended. This is why I was trying to get used to manual lock on last time I played. Because it keeps wanting to do that and it's really annoying. It feels like such a waste to use such a big move on like a regular small enemy. But we got him. We got him now. Wasn't really that much.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me.
You've never been one to shy away from danger.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
Look out, saw smoke coming from down east.
A second.
Feel like finish.
Always.
Oh.
East pool. You'll need to move the...
Don't you worry about
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
East Pool. Is East Pool... Is there even much there left? Like, do people live there anymore? Is there any activity there? Does it want me to run there? Wait, what? That's not... What? What do you mean here? East Pool's way over there. Whatever. Whatever. I was about to just travel there, but... No point in that. But yeah, I mean, East Pool was where... The Imperials attacked a long time ago, like kind of just killed everyone in town, didn't they? Pretty sure there was like no survivors. So, Honestly, like, what are we rushing to Eastpool for? What would even be attacked there? What? Facing a Akashic right outside.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, Jill. Let's get to it then. I'm gonna get that guy. More. Chocobo. Surprisingly resilient. Will you die? Seriously, takes surprisingly long to kill a chocobo. Longer than I would expect, you know? Because normally enemies without like the whole stagger bar are pretty quick to kill. Surprised they can survive a skill, move, an ability, a little icon ability, and then still require some more attacking. Especially when I'm so over leveled. Like, level 39, these guys are level 33. I didn't notice that difference till right now. Let me try this. What are you doing? Couldn't remember your moves. Will you just die already? So close.
It's over.
It is over. It's over. It's over.
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't be long before we make for Martha.
Wada. So earlier when they said like they saw stuff towards Eastpool, did they just mean like on that side of town, like in that direction, not actually like to Eastpool?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone. Hopefully we'll have enough time.
How many of your men?
Damn sight less than if you hadn't turned.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remained, it's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily...
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you put...
Can we like get the Guardians like suited?
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
They're easy to mistake for bandits still. Like, come on.
Over here.
You're acting much more publicly now, and, you know, the Imperial has kind of been cleared out of these parts, mostly.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Ross.
They've kind of been cleared out of everywhere, pretty much.
Oscar of House...
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me? I would learn the duties of a shield.
But I'm a shield, no, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fit.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined, but you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor, and I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that. It's all right. We know what you. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go put Otto's mind at rest.
Otto. Gotta go talk to Otto. Good old Otto. Autobots, roll out. Anywho.
Look, I suppose any word on the rest of the realm.
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nation's still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Joshua, gotta go see my little brother Joshua. Oh, funny that the Phoenix requires medical treatment.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Yeah, how about you tell us what you know? And how did you learn of it?
I'm afraid, despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you...
I feel like you just kind of moved past an important little comment.
toppling an empire.
You hearing about it from a rescuer, someone showing up.
What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Who the heck was that?
This is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
Yep, me too. Yep.
But you,
Just me, good old dominant buddy.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered her things several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. his mind's not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting of sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find the means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive, and I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
What about him? You rushing in there is concerning. Kanver. Kanver, that's where the whole production and development with mid is, correct?
Well, what's the short of it?
Myrtle, Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to...
What happened to his little helper, the lady that was traveling with him?
I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who
Sure.
would wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I feel like
We'll look after him.
there's some really important overlooked comments there. I'm still a little confused and interested in that whole it wasn't death that came for me, but another, under the ruins or the rubble of Phoenix Gate, all that stuff. And I'm just confused on what the heck was I thinking of? Yeah, he was talking about the first he heard of Ultima was from his rescuer, the person that saved him from the rubble. Who was this person that went to Phoenix Gate, went into that rubble shortly after, saved his life, and knew of Ultima? Who the heck was that? That seems a bit strange to me. Just a bit. Who? Seems like an important person. They would have known about Ultima and saved Joshua. That's another question, how Sid knew about him. What if Sid was the one? I could sort of picture Sid going into Phoenix Gate after that happened, to check it out. And Sid obviously knew of Ultima, though he
It's like a dream.
never thought to mention it to us.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout.
If Kanver was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
All right.
Run like the wind. We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the echoes have a will of their own.
I suppose, I mean, I could just run past them, but let's try fighting. Aha, good timing. Got 2 with 1 in that attack, which doesn't have great range. It often will only hit one enemy. So now we've got a party of 3 dominants going around. Another 3. I guess at the start we had 3 when we had Jill and Sid for a little bit. Though I don't know if Joshua will be sticking around because of him meeting up with his attendant. I don't know what their plan is after that. Don't know what he intends to do. Don't know if they're going to stick with us and work together or if they're going to go on and do their own thing. Work separately like they were. But you just die, you stupid bomb!
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Better manners? What? You're talking about me with better manners, right? Do I have bad manners? What's wrong with my manners? I was not attacking them very well. What is going on? Why do I keep, like, doing shift to them and then I'm, like, above them, like, not hitting them? I don't understand. Chocobo, you got 2 chocobos and yet just you. Oh, I see, one is for supplies. Got a side quest, should I take it? While I'm here, I could potentially... I'm gonna skip through all your garbage dialogue. I do not care about you or what you want. I just figured there's a chance it might be on the same path as what I'm doing. And then I could just get an extra reward without having to do much extra.
He said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
They're everywhere now.
Oh, right there, there's right there.
Be careful.
It's just, it's right here. I probably should have gotten closer. I don't really know how far that goes. It also targeted the chocobo here, which kind of turned my view a little. I was hoping to get the group of enemies in the back. Die! I always get irritated with how much or how little damage like magic does. Not like the magical burst. Just feels like it doesn't really help. The regular swordplay in magic does so little damage compared to actually using skills and abilities.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That's cool, man. Yeah, it really doesn't. Okay.
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe.
Yeah, see, I was just right along the side there. Didn't really have to go out of my way very much to complete that, and got some extra experience and some renown.
I was there! In Cosmos when you killed my brother!
My war with Hugo Kuka is over.
What of my ill will?
Alright. This sucks. So apparently I lost some recording because of issue with encoding that I don't understand how it happened. Actually, what happens if I just... I haven't saved. I'm a little concerned about autosave, but what happens if I just close the game and go back in? Where would it put me? Is there an autosave system? Or does it go back further to my last? Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much, if I continue from here, wouldn't have missed anything. Because you see the little blue over there? That's where I was doing that side quest, where my recording messed up. So then this is the objective, the main objective, arriving at it here. So that should solve that. Include all of this cutscene in the video. Don't know how that happened. Haven't had that issue. Seems very strange. Recording was going fine, perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden 40 minutes in, it just completely froze up.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalist flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Walud's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Kanver? Then it is Waluda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Oh man, I already saw all this. I just wanted to go back to include in my video. I mean, I didn't even get through the entire cutscene.
Are we truly safe here in the Agora?
I was still in the cinematic.
I'd have been paid if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are.
I didn't notice there was a recording problem because it was like a small message at the bottom of OBS telling me that encoder overloaded. And the preview of my recording was still like showing completely fine. the OBS preview wasn't frozen or showing any issues.
How dare you?
I feel like that's a really important problem. Like, they should really give, like, a better warning. Like, what the heck? It would have been nice to know that, like, when it happened, when it started.
You must forgive His Majesty this.
Why the heck would it just keep going?
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
And I really gotta leave soon, unfortunately.
Do you not
Was hoping to play this a little more, but I feel like I might have to leave right after the cinematic finishes.
His gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Kanver with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
You know, I actually just thought of something. If Ultima wants Mythos, wants Clive for like the power, like the limitless potential and all that,
Been under Ultima's control.
wouldn't
How long indeed?
Ultima like actually want Clive to like
I would guess
take the power from all of them?
mayhap more.
Like even from
But to what end?
Barnabas there?
What does Ultima want?
Odin's power?
The tapestry. Show them.
I suppose he could always do it after he takes Clive's body. Okay, I think I'm finally at like this is new for me. Oh, it's like the mural we saw at those places.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even.
Wow,
Little
really?
remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apodatory meant, even the undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt.
Those two seem like they could be like a little closer than just, lord and attendant.
Let's find our friends.
Yes. Let's do that. Our friends. Have you even ever met them? What do you mean our?
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Alright, are you done talking? Because I actually gotta go check on something. Not sure I have the time.